let's talk about that again. How do lighting systems, even during the course of the day, impact HVAC loads in Massachusetts? First of all, let's talk about how lighting systems impact what's called sensible heat ratio. Brandy, will you let us know what this is and how does it impact cultivators as they choose equipment?
Sure. So you know, you've heard us refer to latent and sensible heat, and I know that there's some engineers on the call that we probably don't need to explain that to, but anyone who's not an engineer who's on the call, sensible heat is the actual direct heat in the space that you have to remove from the space. So cooling is not adding cold, it's removing heat, it's removing BTUs from the room, right? And so sensible heat are the BTUs that are in the room that are present that we have to take out to reduce the temperature in the space. That is driven almost exclusively by lighting selections in cultivation facilities. 3.41 BTUs per watt. It doesn't matter what lighting source you have, that's what your waste heat production or your sensible heat production is going to be from that lighting source. Now, you also have latent heat, which is the heat that the climate control system has to be able to handle that is related to dehumidification. So when we talk about sensible heat ratios, we're talking about the ratio of sensible heat removal and latent heat removal by the equipment that's in the space. So as our lighting wattage goes down, the amount of sensible heat that we have to remove from the space decreases. Basically, I'm talking about an HID light that's 1,000 watts, or I'm talking about an LED light that's 650 watts. I have 35% less sensible heat that I've got to remove from the space when I opt for a lower wattage light. To Nick's point, there are envelope loads that are a consideration as well. In the summertime, I've still got to air condition that space, but it's negligible in comparison to the amount of heat that's being produced by that lighting source.